Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Soaring High with Downs, number 13, my 15-hour day with Shlomo Myers. Baruch Hashem, it's been a few months since Shlomo's bar mitzvah, and it's always interesting to see where he's heading. Once he's dealing with special needs, it's not predictable. We hope our typical child, once he's bar mitzvah, he's going to always bench, he's going to daven, he's going to wear tzitzis, he's going to make brachos, and hopefully that's the goal, and it's just a question of doing it in the right way, in the ideal way. Special needs, you just don't know how things are going to emerge. Is he going to fast on Yom Kippur? Is he capable of fasting the whole day? And it's all tricky questions, so you have to just be prepared to roll with the punches and just keep moving along, steady as she goes, being prepared for a leap forwards and for a step backwards. So right now we're at a few months after the bar mitzvah. Is my 15-hour day with Shlomo. So Baruch Hashem, recently he decided 6 in the morning, when I get up and I go to minyan, we have 6:10 and 6:15 minyans on laning and non-laning days, he's going to join. And he comes with his tefillin. He has a beautiful tzal bag that protects the tefillin. He loves that. He borrowed it from his friend in school, Tzvi Rubinoff, and he walks around proud as a peacock, hanging around his neck, his tefillin. And 6 in the morning, he's walking out. He hears me get up. He gets dressed. He's out there. 6 o'clock, walking over to shul, 6:10, 6:15, and puts on his tefillin, takes off his tefillin, puts on his tefillin, takes off his tefillin, and he davens. How much does he daven? Some Shema, some Shema Esrei, a few brachos here and there, a little bit of Kedusha. But the main thing is he loves being in shul, and he loves having his tefillin, and he's part of it, just taking it all in, however much he davens. I'm patient. Yetz Hashem, little by little, he'll add another bracha here, another tefillah there, and Yetz Hashem will accept all of his tefillos. So that's davening. We finish about 7, I have a little Mishnah shir, and he joins, he sits in there. How much does he get from Mishnayos Avodah Zarah? I don't think too much, but he's there. And then, a little after 7, we have a chavruta in brachos, where every day we take the list. There's hundreds and hundreds of foods listed in the Sefer Zot HaBracha, and what the bracha Rishona, bracha Achrona is on each food. And every day we go through 20, 30 brachos. Just go working our way through the list to learn what is the bracha Rishona, the first bracha, and the after bracha of each food. Does he remember to say a bracha every single time? No. But at least he should know what each bracha is, and the more he knows, and Yetz Hashem, slowly, he'll naturally say each of the brachas. Won't have to be reminded by myself and by my wife, but Yetz Hashem. Just keep learning, be part of his life, the knowledge of it, and then Yetz Hashem, he'll internalize it. Then go home, eat a little bit, then go to school together. Always takes his money from his bar mitzvah to buy some drink at the makolet, and used to be he would just buy a Coke. It's his money, so he needs to have his independence. I can't make him do what he wants with his money. It's a tricky topic, but I have to keep pushing him. So I can't walk into makolet to buy Coke. That's just too unhealthy. So now he gets orange juice or seltzer. It's an amazing improvement. I made a nice compromise with him. I'll take you to the makolet, but only to buy seltzer or natural juice. That's it. Or maybe a Shoko, chocolate milk once in a while, but not a Coke. It's your money, so I can't tell you exactly how to spend it on the one hand. On the other hand, I don't have to bring you to the makolet to get something which I think is unhealthy. So, nice, healthy balance, giving him what he wants to a degree. Then we get to school about 8 o'clock, and literally we're together till 9 o'clock at night. In school, he goes we used to go to davening, but now he davens with me, so he's with me in the office. Then he has a job to help out at 8:30, the Pinat Chai. We have a little an animal area in the school with birds and rabbits, and it's his job at 8:30 to help feed them and water them. Hopefully that's becoming more responsible with that. Will be a proper job, something which I think is in his control, and he'll be responsible for that. And then after 8:30, 8:50, he already starts his tutoring. And he has a few tutors already till 10 o'clock. Then he has a break. Then he has more tutors, break, and he'll be learning straight through in between each of all the breaks till 2 o'clock, and in between I'm helping him walk to his classes. Not always easy to go from class to class to class, but I'm walking him in, in a nice, gentle way. I won't even tell him to get into class if I see he's resisting. I'll just start walking with the two of them. We'll just walk together, and naturally he'll come along. Instead of going head to head, just go with the flow. Go with the flow. Talk about other things. Talk about the animal park, the dog park, things that he loves, and just go with the flow to try to avoid any head to head. Special needs kids, Down syndrome, there's a stubbornness that's there. To go head to head, if it's unavoidable, it's unavoidable, but always try to avoid it. And we get through the day. Making sure class to class, many classes he goes on his own, and if he's resisting, we just make our way over. That's till 2 o'clock. Till 2 o'clock, I finish about an hour or so later. He'll watch people play ball. He'll be part of the gym classes. And then 3 o'clock, we finish up. We go to the Mincha, the 2:45 Mincha, 3:15 Rabbi Waxman's Mincha over there. And then we're home together, play a little chess, maybe have some friends, play date if they finish early that day. Head to the dog park, and then head to Rashit. And by the time the day comes and goes, by 9 o'clock, I'm hopefully having him in, hopefully earlier, but at least by 9 o'clock. So if you do the math, it's almost 15 hours. And if you would have asked me 15 years ago, you'd be spending a chunk of your day. Not every minute, but in between each shiur, guiding him at recess, guiding him at class, and then the dog park, and then Rashit, and that's a lot of time with a special needs kid. Absolute bliss is what it is. Absolute bliss. To go ahead and watch a child, any child, but especially a child with challenges, thrive and grow every step that he's taking. And he's growing in his davening, his learning, his socializing. He loses at a game instead of losing it. No, that's part of the game. Yeah, the kid caught your ball and you're out now. And he's accepting that. And he's dealing with it. And he's going to the class, even though it's not easy to go to private lessons all day. But to watch the development. And watch how he gets along with the guys at Rashid, has conversations with them, and he engages them, and they engage him. It's just beautiful. And to me, it's such an amazing lesson Hashem teaches us, and we have to accept this lesson. Hashem throws us all kind of curveballs. We each have our curveballs. And what do we do with the curveballs? That's the question. Not whether we're going to be thrown curveballs. That's life. And each one of us, Hashem gives us our own curveballs. The question is, what do we do with them? Do we go ahead and say, why this, why that? God, why'd you do this? It's not fair, it's not right. He does this kind of life. No. Hashem gave us each our own beautiful life. Do we go ahead and do we accept it? Do we embrace it? Do we enjoy it? Do we love it? Or do we feel stuck, shackled, chained? To me, I vote for number one. And I'm so happy and I'm so blessed that I have the opportunity to spend, for Choto Yater, more or less, a 15-hour day with my son, watching him grow and develop at his own beautiful, unique pace. And I think that should be the attitude that we must have to all of the, quote, challenges or curveballs that Hashem may send us. It's Hashem. And we go ahead and enjoy all the bracha that Hashem has given us in all its various and beautiful and colorful forms. Shalom.